We're checking something out real quick. Oh, I don't want to reset the PS2, but it's gonna suck. Yeah, they don't even have fishing, do they? There's no fishing here, is there? Like, this doesn't go outside, does it? Map? Nope. Does not look like there's an outside. Interesting. Okay, well I didn't want to do this, but... Oh, this is not going to be fun, but... Alright. I don't think he's gonna make it today, that's fine. There. I will just send him a message about that. Alright, so we're gonna fish in just chapter 4 then. Where's my phone at? Let's go catch 10. And then we'll transfer back to one of the levels. It's gonna take a lot of attempts if it's anything like the rain. And apparently it makes Kaji rarer, but Hama Hama more common. So like, we'll see what happens. handsome fish. I love a strong start. My wrist hurts, so I'm officially thinking it's something other than fishing. Unless I've caused permanent injury by fishing. But I'm gonna guess that I haven't. The only thing I can think of is we've been doing some outdoor work. Specifically with pliers. And I wonder if the fishing plus the clamping of pliers on fencing, I wonder if that's too much. That's probably, yeah. It's like baseball field fencing with like metal cutting pliers. So I really didn't think it'd be that bad, but I've probably overdone it. Too much of both. Right, too much fishing. I have not been cutting that much fence in comparison. Even remotely. Not even like a 1 to 5. Not even a 1 to 5, maybe a 1 to 10. Maybe. No, not even. Probably like 3 hours of fence cutting, 100 hours of fishing. What is that, 33 to 1? That's a handsome fish. God, I love hama-hamas. To think I could technically be catching them at a higher rate. Like faster than this. What? See, I was talking about this. This feels like it's raining. Oh. Now that's handsome. Hold the phone. How small have I seen? Oh, he knew it's all tunnels. He's so... Damn. It's so strange what some people do and don't remember about like old games. Like somebody just posted on Reddit the other day because they were complaining. They were like, "Where are the Spheda levels on the first part of Ocean Roar Cave?" And it's like, oh yeah, there aren't any. There's no fishing either. Or no, what is it? There's no Spheda, I think. I can't remember which it is. I'll have to go back and look, but there's one or the other. I already can't remember. But that's because my brain's turned to mush. No, that's not true. It's been mush my entire life. That good old ADD mush. Everybody just looks at it and it's like, oh, that's... What is that? It's, oh, that's where I keep history. That's where I keep science. English is kind of spread around. God, I need to learn the quote by Hank Hill when he's talking to Cotton about Bobby. That's the thing about mush. You can't build it up, but you can't break it down. In a way, it's got the edge. Oh, what is that episode called of King of the Hill? The one where they go, Bobby goes to military school and Cotton shows up and takes over. Oh, I can't think of it. Okay. Now, catching 2 tiny Kaji. That's interesting. What's my inventory look like? Is it just them? No, I have 5 of them. Oh, yikes. So shake it, let it rest, shake it again. Watch that timer. Ah, nothing. I'm just gonna shake it 3 times now. Wait for 2. I don't think there's anything there. My old method used to catch fish super late, but I also used to hit the X button and I did a different pattern. Like for instance, I only did 1 shake there and I would hit X. I waited too long there, I think. Nope, we're good. But I would do 1 shake of 10, wait, hit the X button, 2 shakes of 10, hit the X button, and then I would do 3 shakes of 10. And sometimes I would catch stuff on that like set of 3. It's actually where I caught one of my current records, the 187. But I don't even use that pattern anymore because it doesn't catch as many fish. But like, I mean, shake 10 times, 1 second, X. Shake 2 times, X. Shake 3 times. And they'd bite like sometimes right there, but like I'm not even shaking 10 times, I think, but that was just what I did and it worked. I don't have explanations. However, this gets me the most bites. That was a bad swing there. So the question is... Oh, what the was that? Like, I honestly just don't know how this game works anymore. I almost feel like I should just spend the day just shaking the rod and seeing a fish bite. That one was okay. So here's the problem. I've got plenty of room to just keep stacking these guys, but... I didn't buy petite fish, so this is all, yes, all lures today. That's fine. I don't want any bonds anyway. No, that's not true. Bonds are cool. They're huge. Not a bad bar on this. Ooh. That was a bad guess on me. Pretty strong Hama Hama again. I'm excited to see what it's like to have double Hama Hama numbers. It's gonna be hard to keep up with this. It's gonna be hard to leave. I am just catching fish like crazy. I was saying, I think there can be like weather effects here even though you can't see it. Because this is technically a stage with a boss and everything. Yeah, like what? Do I stick around? Oh, God. I think the fish are biting too much. I need to stick around. I've seen them bite like this, but... Man, I want that record Hama Hama. I'm gonna change the title though, I think. Or no. Oh wait, no. Control. Looking for Kaji. There. Is that better? My rhythm felt a little off that time. So the question is, stay? I want to stay because we're getting Hama Hama and I want a new Hama Hama record so bad. But like, oh, this is another good fish. I'm gonna have to stay. Only reason because I want to stay and see if I can catch a record Hama Hama with whatever's going on. See if we got any funny business. And I think there's something about having medals left over. I don't know. I have no proof. But I've got 3 fishing medals in Chapter 4. And if we can figure something out, those are my 3 shots possibly at a perfect fish. If it's the... not bad. Handsome. If that fish was twice as big, I'd be done. I wouldn't even care about the wonky stats. Alright, well, I'm not sure who that mystery fish was in my inventory, but I think this is the 10th fish. bad. That might have been a little too soon right there. It's hard to say. I'm not sure if it matters that much. You catch fish all the time doing so much weird stuff. Oh, I wish it was more concrete. But at the same time, I would probably catch way less fish with my skill level. But people wouldn't enjoy the game then, because then they actually wouldn't catch fish. Instead of what I've noticed they say online. Like, I've been at this for 30 minutes, still no fish. Still no fish. And people are like, what bait are you using? Are you using ocean fish in the woods? And they're like, no. I keep catching, like, Nyler. And people are like, oh, well, that's different. Like, you're just gonna have to keep fishing. And people are like, I don't know, I've caught 40 fish. And it's like, oh man, that sucks. Like, that happens. Even that doubled. Amazing. I can absolutely see. Okay, wait, shoot. Okay. I've not seen any fish back here in forever. Maybe that's my fault. Okay, so that was 10 fish. Should I go? I should go hit a level. Let's do it. Actually, if I run there... I'm gonna have to cough. Give me 2 seconds. If I run there, I can save right before, can't I? Yes, yes. Sea of Atrocity, Cursed Sea, Return of the Serpent. I got stuff to do on that one. All right. We are in the fuck around and find out stage. Let's do this. Part of my thinking is Sea of Atrocity. Sounds to me like the best fucking level to catch a big fish on. However, it has the smallest record. Or not record, but medal. So that's interesting. Is it really... You know, no, I actually do want to use the gun. I want to level the gun. That's a laser gun. You should not be able to block that. Get back up. Oh god, a little tearing. Oh. It's gonna be a cheeky level, isn't it? Excuse me. I still don't even know what the weather is. I'm just gonna catch 10 fish though. So the question remains now, what's going to happen once I get my medals? Probably nothing. But I don't know. Superstition leads me to believe that I'll no longer catch big fish, but I haven't caught any big fish since that one. A few nights. No, it was like, was it a week ago? 5 days? Time moves slow when you have ADD as badly as I do. 4 days ago, it appears? Yeah. What did I say, 5? So it was even more recent. Dear God, time moves so slow. Oh! What am I doing wrong? That's not registering my brain right. That is a weird interaction. So it took yesterday. Oh my God. So yeah, it's been no time. I have the fishing disease. What am I doing? That's interesting. I don't know any other enemy that doesn't immediately at least... Oh, nice chest. Gotta be a king mimic. Like, immediate contact. Who's over here? Nope, that hit. Huh. What kind of interaction is that? That's fun. What's going on there? Don't get to do that very often. Mighty healing. Wow, interesting. Probably a king mimic at this point. Oh, interesting. Although I feel like I might have been too far forward with that one. So, map magic crystal. Oh. Is it literally backwards? Oh, that was a beautiful view out there. It was some Destiny Island stuff right there. Oh, fancy that. Oh yeah, that's nice. Although, this is what I like. Is this cloudy? Did I get cloudy? It does seem abnormally dark. Oh. Thought I was suddenly in the Matrix. I saw code. No way I got cloudy first try. There's no way. I mean, that looks like cloudy, right? Yeah, right? Middle of the night, let's get it. Okay, I'm wasting time. Is that the morning sun? We'll see. I guess we'll see if it's cloudy. Okay, so it's 3:31 a.m. Cleared the goal. So clearing the goal did not just catch me a perfect fish, so that's not a thing. I don't think it ever was a thing, but could have been. Maybe I need to keep resetting, but I'm not going to. That was my wrist. That was crazy. It is not good. This is not how a wrist should crack. Or it really shouldn't crack at all, honestly. A wrist should not need adjusted that frequently. I would say this is probably cloudy. Oh yeah, look at it. That's crazy. Let me just line up so that my OCD is nice. Oh, I might have just missed a fish because of that, but I was sending a message. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. This is huge. So what am I looking at? Ocean Roar Cave, second half raining. 1 Bobos. Oh. Oh, that's just regular. Kaji are cut in half, apparently. Tartan are turned up to 1. Bon are turned up to 1. And Hama Hama are apparently doubled. Interesting. I honestly wouldn't even say it's better. I feel like I should have gotten something by now. These weather effects aren't as good as I thought they'd be. I mean, when you double next to nothing, it's still next to nothing, but... Oh. I was getting so many more bites earlier. Yikes. It almost makes me think the RNG theory is more accurate, and these are just weather effects. I mean, these aren't the only games, though, from the 2000s that had catch big fish in the weather effect things, though. I wonder if those numbers are specifically for bait. Oh, wow. Was not expecting to catch one of these. That's supposed to be exceedingly rare here. Huh. How small is this? What fish is that? 4? Yeah, dang it. I was afraid I was miscounting, but that was right. I can't believe I got cloudy first try. It's a decent jump. I just need that on... If I could get double that... If I could get a bar hop, like a full up here bar hop on a Hama Hama, I think I'd be done. I could go catch a bunch of other fish and not even think about coming back here. I'm not seeing any records. And we're not any closer to knowing what the max is. I mean, like, going from 176... Oh, I saw all that 322 and was just thinking, Hama Hama. I should take screenshots of all my fish for a percentage check at the end. Hello there. Metal Kaji. Oh, tiny. I wonder if fishing bait catches the Bobos. Is it the Envy or the Evies? It's like so dark. Why is it like this? Why are these fishing levels supposed to be so dark? I guess if we discover anything about the metals, that other save file I currently have that I'm going to use for trying to weigh the fish whenever I get a bunch of time, just let the save file go like 7 days so I can weigh them. I wish you could just use passwords at the fishing contest. But I guess that would just be totally cheating. Well, not really. The wealth coin was a nice boost to morale. Like a little fortune cookie. Come on. Getting some good wiggles. Yeah, if I could get like a half bar right there, and it turned out to be a Hama Hama, I think we'd have a record. Because I want to know where the Hama Hama stands too. Oh. Speak of the devil. Because now that I've seen a 171 centimeter Nonky, like, whoa. I thought Nonky and Hama Hama were going to be like of the same rank, but Nonky's up there with Baku Baku apparently. Sitting with the Gobbler. The big boys. And unless they all go up above 180 with the Kaji, it's like, where does that leave Mr. Hama Hama? Back there with Umakadara at 130? Is 130 their max? I don't know. Is 150 their max? I could see 150 being their max. It'll be so beautiful. The barge is gonna go, whoop. have it. Yeah, look how dark it is. Boom, screenshot. I guess I should shake up to 10 times. I guess I should. Who knows? Maybe there's a pattern to follow. What time is it? 2 a.m. So that's as dark as it's gonna get. To get to the bigger fish, maybe you do have to. Well, no, it determines the fish immediately. What am I saying? It literally does not matter. Seems like a waste of time. I could have gotten another cast in already. Like an entire in. Like, not just casted it. Ooh, now that's dark. That's advanced dark. Compare all these screenshots at the end. That's what I like to do. I'll say maybe I should switch up my pattern to be a little slower. Maybe even like a longer break in the like early part there, but I don't know. Seems to be working. There, that's the picture I needed for the clouds. Short or long answer? Which would you like? Welcome though, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. Fishing is the short answer. So, I am trying to set the record for longest Hama Hama and Kaji right now. And I am doing so by attempting the... Let's see. What am I attempting here? I was attempting to use the fact that I hadn't completed the fishing medal here, and it's the last level of Chapter 4 with a fishing medal, and it's a cloudy day. So I was using as many things to my advantage as I could to try to catch a record fish. It's like technically a rare weather event. Again, on the last level of Chapter 4, and I haven't gotten the fishing medal yet. And I was hoping that would help me catch a record Hama Hama, because I think I've been at this for over 100 hours now. That's wonderful. I'm glad you love it. Currently, and as far as I know, nobody has caught a larger one. I hold the record at 128 centimeters, 356 FP, and 114 centimeters, 380 something FP. Basically, my goal at this point is to catch record-breaking fish for both length and weight at the same time, because I keep catching one or the other. Originally, my goal was going to be to catch the perfect fish, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think after 100 hours, I've maybe seen like 3 or 4 attempts at a record fish, and 2 of them might have only seemed like attempts at a record fish because my fishing pole wasn't completely leveled up. But I lost those fish, so I'll never know. But again, I likely think that they seemed more difficult because my pole wasn't leveled up. The record for Kaji right now is 187 centimeters, 522 fishing points. And I think it's 174 centimeters, 584 fishing points. So like I'm trying to beat my own records at this point, and I've been doing this for, again, like 104 hours or something. So like honestly at this point I don't know if I'll ever beat my records. But there's only I think 3 other people attempting it, so it's gonna be me or them. And I still desperately want to know what the records are, like how big they go. I shouldn't even say records. I should say maximums. But I'm starting to get to the point where I just don't think it's gonna happen. Not like sadness-wise, but like RNG-wise, it's just too rare. I'll have to spend too much time just trying, and eventually, like, I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna see the end. So like I'll see the maximum FP, but it's not gonna be a perfect centimeter, obviously. Or I'll see the perfect centimeter and it won't have the perfect weight. And it's just gonna be like, I know it's gonna be a bummer, and I should be celebrating, but in 3 months, Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out, and I'm gonna stop playing this almost entirely for that, so I have no problem burning myself out. I burnt myself out the other day so badly I couldn't even look at this game. But we thought we had a really good theory this morning, and then we kind of disproved it once we started thinking about it. But I still had that fire to come catch some fish. We thought we stumbled onto something because we noticed that the guidebook had a misspelling and some serious typos on the fishing page. Like some really serious typos on the fishing page. And we were in full like schizophrenic breakdown mode. Psychosis was like so thick you could make a marinade out of it. You could reduce it. You literally reduce it. Marinade even the right word? I don't know. But there was a freaking mistranslation or something for Heimrada's hot springs, and it was referred to as Murata Springs, which translates even further to corpse springs or dead body springs. which is like super confusing. But we were like thinking about it, and we're like, that's so weird. And then it says with oh, what does it say afterwards? Let me pull up the picture, because it's so weird. It's like eerie. So the fishing locations page says various locations: Furbit's Fishing Hole, King Mardan Swamp, Palm Brinks Lake, Palm Brinks River, near Wither, Jurak, and Sindane, Vinicio, and then Murata Springs. And then in parentheses it says with Duke, then question mark, question mark, question mark. And we were like, okay, well, where's Murata Springs? And that's when we realized it's just a mistranslation of High Murata Springs. But then we were like, who's the Duke? Why does it say with Duke and then question marks? And then we realized the Duke is most likely the spirit that haunts over the spring that you have to get a scoop picture of. And that's when I realized, because he's only named, what is the name of the scoop? Oh, it's the Hot Spring Spirit. However, the picture in Vinicio, or whatever it's called, is called a surviving soldier of the spirit. And then when you go back to Palm Brinks and you take a picture of the spirit over the pond, he's called the ruler of the pond. And it's like, okay, I think there's a mistranslation that the Hot Spring Spirit is supposed to be named the Duke of something. So, like, we actually figured out some pretty cool lore, but we thought we had some crazy fishing, like, oh my god, you gotta be fishing when the spirits are actually visible on the camera. But it was actually, we now believe, some mistranslations. But I was like, oh my gosh, no way that nobody picked up on all of these, like, fishing locations have a spirit at a certain time of night, and you're only able to see it on the camera. And it's like, oh my god, like, what if that's related to fishing and nobody noticed? But according to the guidebook, Hama Hama are supposed to be twice as popular, or twice as common, more common, during a cloudy evening, night. So I wanted to come here on a cloudy evening or night. And I couldn't believe I got it first try. I tried the other day to get a rainy level in Chapter 3, and I think it took me like almost 10 tries. Somebody told me one time that weather effects are about a 5% chance. And the only thing they affect, as far as I know, is fishing. What do I do with my water? Oh. I could use a little agua. Oh, agua. Aqua. Ooh, nope. Okay. Little tidbit, if you're going for a giant fish, the bar will rise automatically on its own if it's a giant fish. It's like a super slow rise, like hard to do. It's kind of like that. And a record fish, as far as I'm concerned, is right there. So the bar will go all the way up like that on its own, and then come back down. And you're like, okay, I didn't touch anything. And that's how you know. And it's like, okay, this is serious. But we need fish twice that size. I was hoping I'd be catching more fish. But I think the weather effects are more for bait rod. I don't know if it actually affects the lure rod at all. It's like the middle of the night. It's the middle of the night on a cloudy day. Or cloudy weather effect. This should be the recipe for the perfect Hama Hama. Going mad. Get it, Max. Get it. And then wait 2 seconds. Nothing. Oh, don't make me do it, game. Don't make me drink a potion. How long have I been in here? Not super long. Interesting. I'm gonna check the bait list here in a second and see if I brought anything that could catch other fish. Because I think I saw that I could get tartan as well. Although, I'd rather not. I'd rather just fish everything up in Shigura Village where it's bright and not like this. This is wild. It's like the rain in Chapter 3. It was so dark you could barely see anything. Interesting. Well, I'm glad I got this, because I would have been curious, but... Damn! As far as luck goes, this is it. I mean, like, again, like I said... First try, I entered this place. It was cloudy. I hadn't done the fishing medal yet. Should have been a recipe for some record-catching fish, but nothing yet. I can't say for sure. I mean, maybe I would catch one. But that just leads to the RNG theory that nothing actually matters, and I don't like that theory. Because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because in 2 weeks, I caught so many records like size fish. And it wasn't until the last few hours of my sanity that I started catching fish the same size as like everybody else. Because my record fish just soared past everyone else. And then like a few days later, I started catching 170 and 150 centimeter fish. And I still haven't seen a 180 centimeter Kaji since that one. How many people do you need for a community? Oh shit, yeah. There's yes! There is. We even have an MIA member, so I think we're technically 5. I think we're 5 people strong. No, if you count MIA, we're 6. But if you only count active members, we're 3. I think there's a lot more than that, but as far as like people who I actively keep in contact with about this, there are 3 of us. Myself included, obviously. But I have spoken to people who claim to have had some encounters with very large fish. One of which was the 2nd place length holder until I took it. Now they're 3rd place. Because I took 2nd, and then I took 1st. But I was inspired by somebody who had never played this game before. I just was looking for other people who were streaming Dark Cloud 2 one day, and I saw somebody fishing, and I was like, oh, I'll check this out. I caught some big fish the other day. I caught a fish over 100 centimeters the other day, and I joined their stream, and I was like, what are you guys doing? And they were basically like, oh, we're figuring out what all the stats actually do, because, like, they're not very descriptive if you look at them. And it was just kind of like, oh, yeah, that's true. Like, I never really thought about that. I just, you know, assumed luck was the important one, but okay, yeah, like, let's check it out. So, I think, what is his name? Kevin Not Hell? Kevin's Not in Hell? Something like that? Did like a 10-hour fishing stream one day, and it was just wild. I was just like, this is crazy. Like, I didn't know people could deep dive into Dark Cloud 2 after all this, like, all this time. Like, I thought everything was, like, cracked. So, he did another 10-hour stream either the next day or 2 days later. And, yeah. And it was just like, oh my gosh, like, there's so much to figure out, like, this is crazy. And Mackenzie 1 was the other person, and they were doing, like, mass, I don't know exactly how they were doing it, but they were doing mass tests with a, I want to say a Game Shark, but it's probably just a cheat engine of, oh geez, wrong way, of a specific brand. And I just don't know what I'm talking about because I'm not that smart. But they were trying to crack the case of what the largest fish was by basically doing thousands of test catches, like, at a time. And then the, like, game would just tell them, like, oh, here's the average of 1,000 catches. And they just did thousands and thousands and thousands of catches. Wow, Kevin was doing catches, and I was trying to level up my fishing pole and catch up to them as fast as possible. And then, I'm trying to remember the timeline of this. I think I did a few streams myself of a couple hours, and then I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do a big stream one day. And I think Kevin just disappeared. Like, we didn't hear from him, and it was just like, okay, he's taking a break. Like, he's done, I think, like 3 or 4 streams of 10 hours at this point. Like, he needs a break. And then I think he's been MIA for like 4 months. Like, kind of scary. But, like, you know, life calls. I think he just went back to school. It was Thanksgiving when it all went, or I think it was Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving or Halloween, I can't remember. But nope, I had to take over, and I started doing big 12-hour streams, and my first or second big 12-hour stream, I caught, I think, 4 record-setting fish. Like, personally. And then I did a stream where I caught 0 records, and then I did a follow-up stream where I just smashed the record like twice out of the water. I caught a 187 centimeter, and then I caught like a 174 FP. And they were just like the biggest fish anybody had seen at that point. So like, I felt pretty good about it, took a break, and then came back. And I'm pretty sure I've fished for like 20 or 30 hours or so, and I haven't seen any records since. So, or no, I fished for a few hours, didn't see any records, and then I set, I've actually, I think, blocked this out. Wait, let me just land this. Oh, that's not bad. That needs to be about 20 centimeters longer and 100 FP bigger, but that's not bad. One day, when was this? Like, God, my brain's turned to like fish food. Chum. I think the word's chum. Oh, I should get a chum bucket emote one day. I'm not an affiliate yet. Okay, so 11 days ago is when I caught the record fish. Very carefully with very strong weapons. I think I'm 200 hours in, but I used the photo album to make a heavy hammer. Oh yeah, no, I just don't eat them. But I did like a challenge playthrough where I didn't eat any of those, and I used the photo album to make a heavy hammer, to make a bunch of wrenches, to upgrade those into true battle wrenches, to which I put onto a bunch of ruler swords, and then I put those ruler swords onto a bunch of things, and then I saved up all my tickets, or not my tickets, my medals for a name change ticket, and I made a supernova, which has everything on it, and is almost maxed. And then Monica has an Amano Murakumo, which I used a glitch to get into Chapter 6 and Chapter 2 so that I could get this, because I'm not actually supposed to have that. And then I also used some medals to get another name change ticket to get a fully upgraded 5-star armlet. I also, while I was in Chapter 3, got a Thunder Gemron, and I was working on going to Holy, but I made it to level 58 and I gave up. Because I don't think anybody but me actually cared, and I was like getting to the point where I was stopping like everything just because I didn't want to play anymore. Actually, that's what got me to play this game again. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know you don't want to see fishing, but welcome. It really does mean a lot. No. I played for 8 hours yesterday. I just don't want to burn out on Rogue Galaxy. Yeah, that is definitely what I am. My goal is to catch the record for... Well, I shouldn't say that. There are other people going for the goals. I want to see the records set for every fish in this game. And again, I've got 3 months to do it. But I played Rogue Galaxy for 8 hours yesterday. I was supposed to play Kingdom Hearts 2 today. But I'm having a hard time getting into that because Kingdom Hearts 2 has damage ceilings, and you can only do so much damage to the bosses. It doesn't have damage ceilings outside of boss fights, but you can only do so much damage to the bosses, and it kind of bummed me out to learn that. So, like, I don't want to start over in Kingdom Hearts 1 because I like Kingdom Hearts 2's combat better. But I don't want to just give up on the challenge entirely, so... After this morning's guidebook shenanigans, I really felt like playing this game, and I got super lucky this morning. But Kingdom Hearts 2. But I've been thinking about switching to Kingdom Hearts 1 because Kingdom Hearts 1 doesn't have a damage ceiling. So if you grind to level 100 on Destiny Island or whenever you want, you do max damage. Whereas if you grind to level 100 in Kingdom Hearts 2, you're on like a timer. Because I can't remember if you get a bonus, but Roxas at level 99 has 53 strength, and the damage ceiling is at 80. So as soon as you get those last, what is that, 23 points? No, 27 points. you don't do any more damage. You can get to 99 strength, you can get stronger keyblades, but you're never going to do more damage. And it's kind of lame. And as somebody who grinds to be as strong as possible, as early as possible, setting a damage ceiling that isn't 90... Yeah, it's kind of lame. That's how speedrunners abuse the shit out of the game. Because otherwise, I don't think level 1 runs would actually be fun. Because they would take, like, hours. But there's also... what is it called? I think it's just called a damage floor. And you can only do a minimum amount of damage. And so level 1 characters have to do the minimum amount of damage, meaning you can have the lowest amount of attack, and you'll still be doing the same amount of attack as if you had like 35 attack. So it's like not really that cool if you ask me, but for other people it's totally fine. But for somebody like me, it actually just kind of sucked the wind out of my sails. So I think the compromise is going to be that I'm going to grind to level 36 as Roxas, because that will get me the damage drive and air combo plus. And I think that's going to be like the last time that I feel personally that I get stronger, because again, I could get another 20 strength, but then there's only 30 strength left for me to get to the absolute strongest. So I think what I'll do is get to that 36, unlock the air combo plus, run through the game to, I think they do, in fact, yes. I think Sora actually runs faster and jumps higher so that you feel like you're actually improving automatically when you switch to his character as well. I can't prove that, but I've heard it many times. I was also a child when I heard it, so it might have just been playground rumors, but whatever. I believe it. But I think when you get to... Oh, when is it? I think it's when you get to the second round of visiting all the worlds, you can go to visit Winnie the Pooh once you have enough pages. And if you do all the mini games, I think you earn the upgraded version of AP Plus, which is like strength up or something like that. And they're super hard to make and unbelievably rare. But once I gain access to those, I can then farm and get my strength to 80, and I'll basically be the strongest I can be, which is what I wanted from Roxas to begin with by getting him to level 99. But again, even at level 99, he doesn't have max strength. However, 30 points later, he does, even though he technically has 19 levels of strength left. I hate that. I hate when games have fake levels. Like that just... Why? Why not just make them real? It like bothers the crap out of me. Dragon Quest VIII on the 3DS does that, actually. Apparently, Dragon Quest VIII does it on the PS2, but nobody ever gets enough seeds to actually see it happen. So nobody's like got footage to confirm it. But I can confirm it on the 3DS that there are damage ceilings that do in fact occur before 999. For instance, Jessica's Magic Burst. It takes, I think, it depends on where you do it. If you do it on the Station of Serenity, where there's only, I think, 10 dusks before the very first boss of the game, I think it takes close to like 700 hours. And again, that depends on what you do it on. Like if you do it on Proud, you get twice as much experience as you do on Critical. But if you do it on the last day of summer, I think it takes 300 to 400 hours. Again, depending on if you do it on Proud or Critical. And then you can do it even faster depending on your skill level, because there's an ability that doubles your experience, but you have to have HP Critical. So if you can dodge the HP orbs, you can get double experience. But I can tell you personally, as somebody who's spent 40 or 50 hours playing Kingdom Hearts 2 with the sole intent of not picking up HP orbs for double experience, it's not easy. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think 5 people who've done it. Not that that's like one of the coolest things in the world, equivalent to climbing Mount Everest, but everybody has their own Everest. I don't give 2 fucks about Everest. Like, There's fucking so much trash up there. I know there are pieces of shit toilet paper on the top of that mountain. I have no desire to climb Everest. It is no achievement to me. However, to think that somebody actually leveled up Roxas to 99, that blows my mind. That's so fucking crazy. I wouldn't actually, but I would kill to have that save file on my PS2. I don't have the commitment. I don't. Maybe in 20 years, I'll have it. But for the sake of YouTube and like recording on Twitch, I'm gonna get to level 36. And that's only gonna take me about maybe 100 hours. At best, 60. What do you mean? I'm 200 hours into Dragon Quest VIII on the 3DS, and I still don't even have the boat. I did just beat the Monster Arena on my 3DS, though. Got the Hero Spear and the Bardage Binding. I think I'm gonna go straight to the Mini Metal Island and get the Cyclops. I can't remember which Cyclops it is. There's 3 of them, right? And then after that, I'm gonna probably, I can't remember what the beach's name is, but I'm gonna go to the beach where you get the octopus guy that heals. I just like to take my time. I literally, when I play a new game like that, I will run along the edge of the map of one direction, usually left, sometimes right. Depends on what I see when I leave the first town. But I will just run along the edge of the map until I make an entire loop. And if I come across like a path or a trail, I'll try to make a mental note of it and come back to it. But I like to basically encircle the whole area. And then when I've made it back to where I left, I'll do a spiral inwards. And that's how I like to play my games. I think I was telling you this, though. When I play a game, I, like, dedicate to it. Like, I'll know within 2 hours if I'll play a game for life or not. And I know that's not, like, a healthy mindset, but for God's sakes, I've spent the last 100 hours fishing. Like, if I like something, I like it. I ain't changing now. And again, the worst part is, I depressingly know this is who I am. Because as a kid one time, I got lost in Final Fantasy XII, and I just grinded Vaughn up to level 50 one time. Because I was just like, well, I think the game's done. I knew it wasn't. I just didn't read the dialogue, so I didn't know where I was supposed to go. And I had done my technique of circle the whole game of, like, oh, I'm going to start to the left, and okay, circle, circle. Inner circle, next area. Circle, 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 okay. I'm running out of circles. And then eventually I learned that I was supposed to talk to this guy and get a free chocobo ride, and then the chocobo would let me go through these bushes that Vaughn can't go through, which is why I kept circling the map, unable to find where I was supposed to go because I couldn't. I needed a chocobo, but I didn't know that because I didn't read the dialogue that said I got a free chocobo ride. So I, as a child, probably spent who knows how much time just running around a game, grinding on low-level enemies until I was so over-leveled that it was insane. All I remember when I quit playing that save file was I was like level 80-something, and everybody else on my team was like 20, because I had just taken them off the team while I ran around looking. And then I didn't need them after that. But that's pretty much where it all started. The other time was Digimon World 4, but Digimon World 4 is just, ugh. Digimon World 4 is the game that I, like, every time I see that post on Reddit where it's like, what game do you have 2,000 hours in and you don't recommend to people? It's Digimon World 4. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Digimon World 4 is the game that I will never beat as an adult. I want to, but like I'm still to this day not competent enough to beat it on the PS2, I think. Maybe if I emulated it and I had like speed up, but that's cheating in my eyes. That's why I haven't done it. I could do it. I know I could if I had speed up. But that's not doing it to me. That's not what I want. Oh, I shouldn't have hit X there. I want to see how high the bar went. How hard the bar doing. So this bar's got some good jump to it. I have not seen a single record-sized fish today, which is kind of a bummer. Again, I haven't seen a record in about 7 days, I think. Which is gonna start happening. It's just how it is. But there's a certain level of fight that fish over 400 FP give, and it's super noticeable when you get one. And basically, my crazy ass, see that went halfway. Did you see that bar jump? That was good. That's an indicator. Oh, see this bar's got, oh, no, I'm gonna lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. This isn't a record, but I need to show you. This is gonna be the biggest fish I've seen today. Why do I keep doing that? I keep trying to do like a frowny face, like take my analog stick up and across the little circle instead of just actually taking it sideways. I'm like lazily moving my thumb. I'm getting overly competent, I think. So 364. So close enough. But if that would have been 40 more points, I probably would have lost it, actually. But that little half bar jump at the very start is what I'm looking for. The only difference is my record fish have all been to the halfway mark on the bar. So, I mean, like I do and I don't have an indicator of when I'm going to catch a record. I have no idea. It could be now. Not now, I'm reeling in. It could be this fish. It could be the next fish. It could be some guy who has no idea we're looking for records, and he just gives it away to the contest guy, and we never know. I think that's what's happened. Like, this is an old game. The perfect fish has probably already been hooked and lost, but somebody out there has most likely caught it, just went to themselves and went, huh, that's the biggest one I've ever seen. And then moved on because recording technology wasn't going to exist for another 5 or 6 years. It just makes me sad because we'll, like, never know. And I don't, like, somebody said I was a pioneer the other day, and, like, it was really flattering. 22 or 23, no, it's 22 years old, I think. Somebody said I was a pioneer the other day, and not yet. I will feel like I'm a pioneer when we have the answer and I have discovered some portion of it. But like, it reminds me of the, what's the fucking name of it? The Wishmaker Jirachi. Where, like, nobody actually knew for a split second of time if you could get Wishmaker Jirachi as a shiny. And some mad lad got a GameCube, got all the tools together, and hunted the Jirachi until they got a shiny one. And then all of a sudden, everybody was doing it. Everybody realized it was just a normal shiny hunt with a bunch of extra steps, and you had to pay a bunch of hoops. I could have said that better, but I don't care. And again, not that I'm that person, because I haven't done shit but sit here and fish. However, if I hook a 200 centimeter, 700 FP Kaji because I entered a map with a fishing medal that needed to be done and it was cloudy, I could tell other people that, and all of a sudden everybody could do it. And then the fishing contest would suddenly be a joke to beat because everybody knows how to catch the perfect fish. But alas, that didn't happen this time. I can't believe it was cloudy. That blows my mind. I would have left by now because I haven't seen any big fish, and I'm a firm believer that you're gonna see big fish in the first 5 minutes. But like, I spent probably close to an hour the other day just looking for a rainy level. So the fact that I got cloudy first try kind of made me stick around. Again, I normally like to think that the big fish show up in the first like 5 minutes. And I haven't seen any big fish. I am realizing this island is almost exactly the width of a shake of the rod. Bit of a conspiracy theorist myself. It's so dark. Like, that's wild. It's the same way with the rainy levels. It doesn't, like, actually bother me, which is why I'm standing here. But, like, it bothers me when like, if I caught a record, I'd like people to be able to see it. So that's got good play with it, but the bar didn't go up enough. You also can't really scroll on record fish. So, like, you can kind of hear me reeling in. I'll do it again. You can't do that on record fish. You have to do this. And when you do that, it almost jumps up to the halfway point. It's ridiculous. It's a thrill. It's so much fun. But depressingly, it's super infrequent. Well, you could make it frequent if you just didn't level up your fishing rod, but it's not the same. But I want to have an aquarium with beautiful fish in it. Where's my aquarium? There it is. Can't wait to start getting some different species in there. I think the Nonky is going to bring a big pop of color, and it's going to be so necessary. However, I don't know who else I'm going to throw in there. The Baku Baku's the other big fish, but they're not as handsome. They're actually quite creepy looking, if you ask me. Bobos get pretty big. Bonds get pretty big. Tartans get impressively. Actually, you know what? Let's take a second. I think tartans have an increased rate. Dondoke. What a helpful person. I would not have been able to achieve as much as I have recently. Okay, what am I looking for? Tartan. Average, average, average. Worst, best. Prickly, of course. Evie. Of course. Minin, Batten. Okay, those are good. I have both of those, right? Oh, wait, no, do I need... That honestly looks like a normal ratio of Kaji and Hama Hama. Who else bites on a batten? Donkey. Gummy, Nyler, Tartan. Watch me catch my perfect fish finally, and it's a Tartan. Oh, it's a Bobo. Where are Bobos at on this list? Hold on. Wait. It says average. The fish was an average chance. At what? At a 1. Okay. This should be tartan bait, right? Tartan should be a 1.0. It's their best bait. I think Bobos, Tartans, and Bonds are all gonna be around like 100. Oh, his fins look like they're glowing. Dang, because I think Kevin Nothell caught like 100 Bond. I wish I had a screenshot of it. I do. I really do wish I had a screenshot of it. Because I remember I caught like a 90-91 and instantly remember just like his being like triple digits and thinking like almost. But I've never seen a triple digit Bond. There's a tartan. Wow, 54.46. That's tiny. I'm assuming all these fish are available at Shigura Village as well. Do I have a time of day? Nice! That's a big bond. See, the triple digit one I think is max. That's, do I have my bond picture? What do you think the chances are that I have my old record? Hey, I've got my old record! 91, 79. So he's actually bigger than my old record. Check that out. Well, longer. He's longer than my old record. So I always pop out the Gobbler, because he's the easiest one to... Well, I guess the Omakadar is just as easy now. How big's he? Oh, he's massive! Is he worth keeping? He might be worth keeping. He adds a little variety. Which one are you? You're 107? Sorry, you're out. Don't underestimate the bond. That's so crazy. Yeah, he's huge. I'm hoping the Tartan gets that big. I want a Tartan that large. That's so funny. He's only 2 FP lighter, but 6 centimeters longer. So yeah, I don't want to think that 100's the max and I just caught a 97, but that's impressive if it is. No. I definitely think he had like a 101. Oh, I wish I had his. Like, not had it, but like a picture at least. Alright, that bar didn't even go up. So this isn't a record. I shouldn't even say that as much. I should stop saying that. I should get out of the habit. Parrots won't do me no good here. It's a decent fight for a fish this size. The fights are total... I don't think I'll ever see that kind of fight on a fish this size, which is funny. No, hold on. What were bonds? Back to the list. Fishing bait. Bond. Bond. Oh, Minons are best. Okay, so what are their catch rates today? We got Ocean Roar Cave, late. Oh, I got a bite. Oh, it's not that big. Should I? Oh, I was gonna say, if I could just hold in one direction, I'll catch it without looking. Please tell me it goes my direction. What do we get? Not that big. Ocean Roar Cave, second half, raining. Bobo's 1, Kanji's 0.2, Tartan's a 1, Bond's a 1. Okay, so Bonds and Tartans are just as common. I could go to Cave of the Murals and get Tartans, Den, and Gila. We've actually pushed the Gila pretty far as a team. 57 centimeters, 41 FP is the combined largest Gila we know of. Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's actually quite easy. I mean, it's mind-numbingly tedious, but it's actually quite easy. You just have to counter Waka or Titus's attacks. I think Titus is the easiest one, but some people think Waka is easier to counter. But yeah, you just eventually get tech up, and then every time you block an attack, you get a tech bonus. So you just keep blocking attacks over and over and over. I think blocking Titus's attacks actually isn't that bad, because if you screw up, you're gonna get hit, and then you get off rhythm, and then it gets bad. And then if you don't win the fight, you don't get the experience. So there's like a technique of beating him up until he's one hit away, and then always just not quite killing him. Tartan 3756. Those are not long centimeter lengths for the Tartan. I'm not very impressed by it. Let's just move and look this way. Let's try fishing this direction. I was really What is that? Is that a thing? What is this? You see that, right? Is this like a chosen fishing spot? I'm gonna freak out. Watch this. Perfect bond incoming. Why is the water doing that? Oh, that ain't a bond. It's barely a... That's not a bond. This is probably a Tartan again. Yep. Oh, 51. Aren't shells the best? I mean, yeah, they're... So that's half the size of our bond. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Nope. I think this one was slightly bigger. Oh, he's tiny. 54, yeah, okay. So I don't think the Tartan's gonna be a tank fish. Honestly, the Amakadara might get kicked out of the tank. Did that spot go away? That spot's still there. That's crazy looking. I'm switching to my lure rod. Can I, like, perfectly get inside of it? What is this, like, mysterious fishing spot? I'm, like, fully intrigued now. What is this magical spot in the water? Show me a record Hama Hama right here, baby. Oh, that's weak. That should have been it. That's good fight. That's not a record, but that's good fight. I think if I had to grind to level 100 in Kingdom Hearts just to, like, have fun still, I would probably do it on the Tarzan level, just because I love those like Monkey Heartless. I love them. Absolutely love them. And then the female ones are so good for farming money. Or Mooney? Money. I think it's just money. Probably just money. Alright, so it's obviously not a magical spot. This is weird, though. I wonder what it is. Shoot. What was my other bait? Is there anything that catches Bobos specifically? Average, average, average. What was for best on... Oh, wait, no. I thought... Gobbler. No, dang it. Oh, yeah, I don't have them. That's a bummer. I was really hoping I was going to catch some large tartans. Because you can get bonds with petite fish when you're catching Kaji and Hama Hama over in Shigura Village. Oh, I definitely thought that bobber was moving. I'm not sure about that. That bar's moving. What do we got? Oh, that is too bad. I might have to go back to, Palm Brinks. Looks like, what do I have there? Picoli, Nonki. Ooh, that's a handsome fish. That is definitely my largest one of those. So where else are tartans? Where's the old tartan found? Palm Brinks Lake, okay. Vinicio. Bounce Valley Station. Ocean Roar Cave first half, second half. And then Double in the Rain, but I'm seeing bonds. And let me check this Bobo bait. Bobo is, again, Prickly and Mimi Evie. And what's a bond? Oh, those are all the best for the bond as well. And what about tartan? Average, best, worst. It's average for the Picoli. What else am I looking for? Where's Nonki? Batten's best for the Nonki. So is the Minin. That's good. Baku Baku. It's the worst. Interesting. So I think the only way I'd have better luck with Bobos is if I had better bait. And I don't have better bait. However, I had to guess they're probably 100 fish as well. So I wonder if they're 100... Oh, man. Maybe 110, 110? Something like that? Maybe they are just 100, 100, and I'm misremembering. Maybe he had an exactly 100. Because we called it a beach ball. I just don't know. But it's time to start catching some of these filler fish. The extras that everybody forgets about. Even I. But no more. I will have a memory for each one of these fish for now and ever. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, they're not very big, are they? This is absolutely my best bet at catching one, though. I mean, it's a rainy, cloudy day, whatever. I'm standing in a magical puddle, I think. They surely ain't this one. Now? Now. How about now? Now? There we go. Well, that was a weird sound. How small is this fish? Oh. Wow, that was unbelievably easy. And it was only 20 centimeters smaller. Yeah, they don't get big, do they? I didn't think tartans would be that small. I thought they'd be bond size. That's a bummer. Oh, that's a bummer. Are barons bond sized? Baron bond. Nice, that's my biggest one. That was definitely a larger one too. So like let's see if it was any bigger, like model wise. Nope, they're tiny. That's a bummer. I mean, the Umakadara might even lose his spot to like a Bon in the end. I'll have to see what the Baku Baku looks like in the tank. The Nonky definitely got himself a spot. I loved the Nonky. I thought the Nonky just wasn't a big fish until I saw that they do get that big. One day I'm gonna have to go for a bigger gobbler. This is a good fight. What do we got here? Big Bobo, please. Big Bon. Big Bon. Is there a better place for Bobo? Because I'm not seeing Tartan. I'm not exactly excited anymore for the Tartan. Alright, Bobo, Vinicio, and the Ocean Roars. They're all ones. So, if I want to see that 100 centimeter Bobo, I'm just going to have to... Oh! Did I just break it again? Oh! My freaking controller slid off my lap. And I actually caught it without hitting a button. Okay, so wait. Phone. Back out. I hate looking at my phone, but I don't know all this stuff by heart. Bobo. Prickly, Mimi, Evie. What time of day? I don't really think time of day matters that much, honestly, just because I'm fishing at all times of day anyways. Oh, shoot, I'm at the 2-hour mark. Ooh. I'm like catching records all of a sudden. Alright, shoot, I should have kept that up, I guess. What was my last record for that? I just caught it, I can't remember already. 64.60. Oh, wait, so... time of day. Bobo. Day, evening, and night. Average in the morning. Okay, that's just dumb as shit. Day and night is best for tartan. Bonds, good. Of course. I can't decide if I want to leave or not. I've decided that I'm going to save. I'm okay with that because I realized it doesn't matter at this point, I believe. I'm not sure what matters. Oh, this thing's tiny. Shoot. I missed your message. I'm sorry. Give me one moment. Look how small he is! It's been years since I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Which one do you think is better? On the PS2, Kingdom Hearts 2. Any of the remakes, it's a toss-up. I think on the PS2, Kingdom Hearts 2 is just a much better, like, smoother game. The combat just flows so well. However, I think Kingdom Hearts 1 has way less of that convoluted bullshit in it, and you can just pick up and play and have fun. So, since I'm a PS2 player, I obviously picked up Kingdom Hearts 2, just, you know, because. But, I don't know. I would probably say 1 for just general fun, 2 for better mechanics, 1.5 if you're looking for overall. However, I think 2.5 is probably one of the best Kingdom Hearts experiences. I'd say they're about even, but I would put 1 just a smidge above. I'd put it a full tier above, simply for the fact that there is no damage ceiling and floor. I think that stuff's annoying, but I don't think that's a good enough reason to knock the game down a whole tier. Alright, how close am I to full? Shoot. So, I don't think it's helping me at all that it's cloudy here. I think it's neat. I think it was cool to experience the rain and the clouds, but I've seen them both, and I have caught no record fish during them. I honestly don't even think I see that many more fish. I'll say that fish are biting way more often here than they were in Balance Valley, but in Balance Valley, I was only fishing with carrots for Umakadara, or Umadakara, not Umakadara, Umadakara. So I think that's the reason why it didn't seem like fish were biting that often, because Umadakara are just not that common. Which is funny, because when you look in the guidebook, it doesn't actually say that they become more common in the rain, I think. Let me look. Oh, wait. Bite. I am going to take a break at some point. No warning, really, just because I accidentally went over 2 hours. Oh, that fish was backwards. That was crazy. So the next time I catch a crazy size of one of these tiny fish, I think I'm going to take my break, and then we're going to leave this level and go back to somewhere. I've only ever played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 up until the guy that turns you into playing cards, and that's when I gave up. Well, less that I gave up, more that I ran out of time at my Blockbuster rental, and I didn't want to play anymore after that. And then I played, I think, Birth by Sleep, and I got all the way through Aqua and Terra, and I gave up playing Ventus because I didn't think it was that fun. But that was a long time ago. I think Kingdom Hearts 1 is the best just because it stands alone and it works. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is great if you like Kingdom Hearts 1, but like it falls apart very quickly when you start to realize how much shit's going on and you don't understand or know any of it, and you start to realize like, I don't want to play any of the other games just to get this story, but you have to, or you have to watch a video about it, because it's not in the first 2 games. You cannot figure out the story of Kingdom Hearts just by the first 2 games. Jeez, that's not my record, is it? Am I taking a picture holding... Am I taking a break holding that? What was my other Bobo? No, 79.75. Yeah, I've probably marathoned every Kingdom Hearts story explained on YouTube, and I still don't fully understand it. I get the vast majority of it, but like, it's just... Kingdom Hearts is one of the few franchises that I actually refer to as gobbledygook. I don't like it when people refer to stories as being bad or this or that. It's too complicated. Like, it's whatever the story writer wants. Get off the back. They wrote the story. It's their child. But like Kingdom Hearts, it's just unnecessary. Just stop. Just stop. It's too much. Some of it doesn't even make sense, and you know it. He knows it, but he won't stop. But they're great games. I mean, I love them. I wasn't ever a big Disney kid, but they made me into a bigger Disney kid. Because I was a big Square Enix kid. I liked Final Fantasy games and stuff like that. So I always liked the idea of, like, oh my gosh, like, please, please, please let my favorite Final Fantasy character be in the next Kingdom Hearts. Sadly, Vaughn... No one from 12 ever made it. I don't think there's a single 12 character in any of the Kingdom Hearts games. Vaughn's not my favorite character, but... I think he would have been most likely to make it. Where do I want to fish after this? I'm thinking I might go fish up at the pond. Because I've fished at the pond once. And that was to get Fabio on my team. Ugh. It's just because of the graphics. Final Fantasy, well, a record tartan? What do you mean? Well, no, you actually know what the records are. Shoot. Did you send me that retro thing? Is that what that was? Oh no, that's just a list of fish. I didn't know what the link was. 85 centimeters for a tartan? Woo! No, not even close. Not even close. Is that stuff all just visible on the website, or do I need to, like, download something? $85 centimeters for a tartan? Woo! That's solid. It's still probably not that big, though. I wonder what the record bond is. I wonder if it's in the 100s. Because I just caught a 97. And it's huge. Oh, we're full. Oh, that was it. I was gonna leave after that. Nothing to report. I don't think the clouds are that important. I just fished for 2 hours on a cloudy level. The Hama Hama did not seem to bite twice as often. I mean, that's the ratio. It looks like a normal ratio. You get more Hama Hama than Kaji, which is normal. At least it is in my experience. Yeah, it's a much darker game. I mean, even all of Hollow Bastion seems like more lighthearted. There's actually people around it at first, I think. It's probably one of the reasons for that. 99 for Bond. Oh, I was 2 centimeters off. Oh yeah, let me show it to you real quick. You'll laugh. He's giant. Oh, 99. So I was wondering, I wonder if 100 is max. I'm out of here. I did not achieve, I think, anything. Okay, the door's right there. That's not so bad. I was literally just going to escape powder. I was really hoping the tartans got to the same size as the Bond because I wanted a giant turtle fish in my aquarium. Should be straight down, right? No? Where is it? Oh, it's in the middle? The poison apple's in the spot. Where's the poison apple at? What? I'm not necessarily hungry. Let me just grab a water, go to the bathroom, and let the dog out. And then I'll be right back. Where should I go fish? You guys think, pond for Nonky, Piccoli, and the other fish in there. Umakadara. Umakadara. Oh my god, why? Why can I not say it? Umadakara. I could finally go after Baku Baku, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys time to think while I go to the bathroom, let my dog out, and... Okay, don't save over that one. Save over this one. Because I still need to weigh those two fish that weigh the exact same, because I totally forgot to. Apparently if I keep it on this screen, the days of the week don't climb. So, my time still goes up, but my days of the week don't, so... Not that it really fucking matters at this point, but, let me find my timer real quick. Dun 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 dun. Nope, that's a calculator, you idiot. Timer. Stop. Reset. Give me 15, please. Hopefully I'm way faster than that, but I don't like to under or overshoot. I try to be exact, but sometimes I'm not perfect. So I'll try. Alright. Plug the headset in. Grab my blender bottle. George, you have to go potty? Go! I should be back in 5. I think I'm almost back. I'm still not sure who I want to fish for. I might just fucking flip a coin if nobody's decided. Alright. Okay, I think it's just me. I'm not smart enough to see my numbers. So I'm just gonna assume it's just me. So, we're gonna go to the pond. Alright, Dondoke. Let me check the list you were so kind to send to me. What bait do I want? Okay. Mimi. I want Mimi's. Lame. Okay. It's the main station. Oh, I never noticed the furbits sit next to each other and it's a male and a female. That's cute. I'm not shipping them, but if there's a chance, it's there. They both love fishing. I tried to look online, but I couldn't find a list of all the sizes for the fish on Retro. I found the achievements for them, but I couldn't find a list for the sizes. Oh god, that's the tree that catches everybody, I think. Get in! Are you serious? You're a coward, Max. Where does he fish from? I think he fishes from over there, doesn't he? Huh. What I feel like gives me the most. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's gonna block me. Can I cast out from the boat? I figured the boat would do the same thing. I might just fish from there. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, wait. Lame. Lame. Wait, what was that? That? Where's that saying that? Hold on. Is that a legit spot? I'm not crazy, am I? Oh, is it because I'm facing that way? Oh, that sucks. Oh, hold the phone. Oh, I like that. What do we got here? Oh, I did catch a Baku Baku. It's average, okay. Fishing location. Palm Brinks Lake. Okay, so it's a 1. Nonky, Baku Baku, Gummy, Tartan, Piccoli, and nothing. Shoot, fishing baits. What's a Baku Baku's worst? Okay, so Apple, Evie. So this is probably my best bait still. I think that was just mildly unfortunate. Cast 1 more out there, and then I might move spots. I might move over to Dr. Dell's place. Is the dog in the fucking cabinet? Oh, did I make it? I made it. I had the controller in my hand, I could feel it. I wasn't that far away. This ain't bad for something small. Hey! There we go. Is that the view I want? It's not a bad view. Okay, so none of that counts. Oh, thank you, thank you. I am trying to really decide on what fish I even want to go for. Baku Baku would probably be smartest to do with a lure rod. I want a Nonky. I have no idea how big Piccoli get. Piccoli? Piccoli. I have no idea. Where does one stand? I'm a firm believer that casting out into the deepest point is the best. But thank you. I will take anything I can get, luck-wise. Hope you're having a wonderful day. There are no lines in the water to tell how far the bobber has moved. Oh, no, there's some lines. I see them. There's some lines. God, that bell's gonna kill me mentally. Oh, I never ended the recording. Oh my gosh. How wonderful is that? What, June? You're so bad. I'm getting a fish. I can't pet you. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. No, I can't. Well, it's a really easy fish. I can probably pet you. No, I can't. Nope. You went to the one side I can't reach. What? Oh my god. What? Come on. What? 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 Don't. Okay, no. See? The first fucking thing you did. The first thing she did was she tried to headbutt the freaking microphone. I love that cat, but like. No. I've already lost one cord, and I'm not sure if it was me or her. I'm willing to take 50% blame on it, but I'm doing everything I can to not smack the microphone. She can't headbutt it. Very nice. Very. Oh my god, yeah, that's right. It's TGIF. Forgot today was Friday because I have to do laundry. And I'm putting it off. So, oh god, it's gonna be laundry Saturday and then. Ooh, decent, decent. Hopefully this is something smaller so that it's a giant fish, but if this is a Baku or a Nonki, this is mid-size. Bit of a sedan, but oh, it's a Baku, okay. This is not the pond for me. I should have ended this video, but I'm gonna end it now. Sorry, YouTube. This is probably like the worst video in the entire series. I apologize, but it happens.